I'm out of tune. Welcome to another lesson with me. Seriously though, welcome. Welcome back. Or just welcome if it's your first time. Welcome front.
Huh?
Whatever. This is my version. It's not the official version. I want to clear that up. This is not the official tab. I'm not an official tablature maker. I don't know what you call those guys. This is my interpretation. I've listened to it. I've dissected it. And this is what I thought sounded the best. So you're going to get my version because it's my channel. Right? Right. Perfect. In order to do this song, we have to be in drop D. If you don't know what that is, that's okay. Drop D is where you take this E string, which is usually here, and you go, and you match it with your D string. Like so. So we're going to tune. If you don't have a tuner, you should get one. I mean, you can rely on me, but what if I mess up? You won't know. You'll just sound like shit. So go get yourself one of these Snark tuners, right? They're really easy. They just clip onto your headstock, and then you play a note, and it tells you what tune you're in, right? There you go. So that's your high E. All right, B string. G. D. A. And then your E is going to be in a D. There we go. So this is going to start off pretty easy. You're going to take your pointer finger. You're going to put it on your D string, the second fret. But you're going to strum all three of your low strings. I know that doesn't sound right. That's okay, because it's going to start with a slide. So you're going to start here and go. Ooh, that sounds better, huh? We're going to slide up a full step to the fourth fret of that same D string. And then hit it again. Then we're going to do the same thing, but a half step instead of a full step, up to the fifth fret. And then a full step. You can do the full strum if you want to. I like to kind of single it out, so I'll do the full strum at first. And then I'll just hit the bottom string. I know he does it just kind of sliding, so he'll do the... But it sounds thin to me. And when I play it live, I like it to have some fullness. So that's how I do it. Like I said, not the official tab. So back down that full step. That's the intro. There you go. You got it. There's a bottle on the dresser by your ring. Now we're going to do a B bar chord. And what that is you're going to take this pointer finger and you're going to put it on the 2nd fret all the way down your fretboard. 2nd fret all the way down, except for that low string. We're not going to play that. And you're going to hit all the strings. That's your bar. Now you're going to take your ring finger and your pinky finger and you're going to put them on the 4th frets of your D string and your G string. So it's going to sound like this right now. And then you're going to put that last finger, your middle finger, on the 3rd fret of your B string. Keep that barred, though, on the 2nd fret. So it's going to sound like this. Now I like to rest the tip of my pointer finger up on that E string, that low string, because if I hit it, it's muted. Whereas if I don't do that and I hit it, it sounds awful. Now we're going to go to an A. That chord is pointer finger on your 2nd fret of your D string. You're going to bar that as well down the 2nd fret, down to your G and your B string. And you're just going to do that. So here's what we've got so far. We got the intro, right? Then the same riff for the verse. Then into the bar chord. A. Back into the intro riff. Same bar chord, but B. A. But instead of going back up to the B, there are 2 ways to do this one. There's the way that I like to do, which is a little more complicated, and there's the one that I think doesn't sound quite as good, but it's a little easier. So we're going to start with the easy version. So this is a G. Now, usually with a G cowboy chord, you would put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of your D string. Not your D string, your E string, because it's in drop D. I said D. Don't pay attention to me, but do. Usually we would do the 3rd fret of your E string, but right now it's a D string, so it sounds bad. Oof. So we're going to remove the middle finger. We're going to put the pointer finger on the 2nd fret of your A string and your ring finger and pinky finger on the 3rd frets of your B and your E string. So it's going to go. I don't think that sounds as good. What I do is a little bit harder. It's a little bit more of a stretch, but I'm going to put my pinky on the 5th fret of that dropped D string, and then my pointer finger is going to come down to the 2nd fret of the A string. So there you go. And then that's the difference. It's kind of an open D chord. but it's got your upper D chord up here. So you're going to play open strings, D, A, D, dad. That's your dad chord.
Ugh, you're such a dad.
And then A, D, dad. Now, to do the dad chord, we're going to play open, D-A-D, dad, get it? Then we're going to do D-A-D here. So that's your first, or your pointer finger on your second fret of your G string. And then middle finger on the third fret of the B string. Dad, 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 dad. That's the difference between whiskey, that's back to that A chord, and you. That's the difference between whiskey and you. Should I do a talking version of this song? Okay. So here's what we've got so far. There's a bottle. Bar chord. A. Back. I'm out of tune. Same thing for the second verse, right? Come tomorrow. I can walk in any store, blah, 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 blah. The chorus. The chorus is going to start with an A. You can go to that G, that easy G. That one doesn't sound as bad. So right there, one's the devil. One keeps driving me insane. Times I wonder, they ain't both the same. One's a liar. Now that's going to be your D. So, one's the devil. A. One keeps driving me insane. G. Sometimes I wonder if they ain't both the same. One's a liar. That's that open D. Helps to hide me from my pain. And then, one's a long gone bitter truth. So, B. And then back to that weird G. There you go. There's a bottle on the dresser by your ring. It's empty. Right now I can't feel a thing, and I'll be hurting when I wake up on the floor, and I'll be over it by. That's the difference between whiskey and you. Back into that. I can walk in any store. There you go. There is Whiskey and You by Chris Stapleton. Obviously, you've got the next, verse, but it's all the same. So, if you need me to clarify, if you want to tell me that I was awful, if you want to tell me that I was amazing, if you just want to tell me. Like, subscribe, say hi, and stay tuned for more of these wonderful lessons, unofficial lessons, and tabs by me. Stay weird.